Hello all, this is Valu, and it's Malinovka in WZ-132 again, but this time from the other side, just to show you a little bit of how the pressure scouting is different from this side. I say in the chat that I will do a quick spot and be ready to snipe, but quickly add that no suicide, because that's what some guys do, just suicide and die on the enemy base. But like the last time I was here, same deal, going in the middle and spotting some targets quickly and then turning back before they spot me. And somebody shot the KV-4 already. Unfortunately I don't think anyone else gets damaged, but anyway, that was 330 spotting damage already, and now we know a little bit of where the enemy forces are going. And this is a little bit risky, but I'm trying to get to the same push as I did from the other side. The E7 push. Much more dangerous to go there from this side. But it's possible, and I get there without being spotted. And I spot an E75 on the way. One thing I forgot to do is when you are this close to the enemy side of the map and you're passive scouting, you should turn your tank face backwards towards the enemy, because if you fear that you will get spotted, like I'm fearing right now, you can see me looking all over the place, seeing if there's any trees falling or something. Turn your tank, so if you get spotted, you can run away quicker. Sounds a little bit stupid, being with your back to the enemy, but it's a light tank. What does it matter really, where they shoot you? They will penetrate you anyways if they hit you, and they're a lot harder to hit if you can get away quickly. But as you can see, they are not spotting me even if I'm not behind the bush from this distance. But at this point, I failed to notice one thing. I look what targets are spotted in their base, the Super Pershing and the KV-4, and an ELC, but I forget to notice where the ELC is going, because if you keep looking at the ELC, I'm actually looking the other way now, you can see that the ELC is driving towards me. He's getting closer and closer, and it's only a matter of time before he spots me. If I would have noticed this earlier, because as you can see, I'm looking the other way when I get spotted, and uh-oh, now I need to turn around because I was facing the wrong way, and hopefully try to get away. I'm getting shot all over the place, but I get quite lucky. 65 HP left, and nobody cares to finish me off, and they're going to regret that later on. Right now I'm just thinking, what should I do? I can't go back to that spot, but there's a lot of guys on the hill. I should help the hill, I'm thinking, but well, okay, I'll just go and find a spot where I hopefully can spot something, and I will speed things up a little bit, because it will be quite boring and I will actually do anything helpful really. I don't want to move anymore forward, because then I will be right on the open. Trying to find a spot to shoot something, but I actually don't hit anything. Meanwhile, there's a couple of guys in the base that are fighting each other right now, but no, don't care about that really. As you can see, there's not really a good push here to spot the hill. Only push I could spot something from is where the object is, but I don't want to be near there, because if he gets spotted, I will get shot also, and I don't want that. So I decide the things on the base are getting a little bit restless, so I want to give them something else to think about. So I decide to go spot the enemy guys hiding behind those buildings there. The way that I do this is going passive scouting behind this spot, these bushes are nice to go in a light tank. You can go there from the beginning if you want, but it's possible to get there a little bit later on, especially if the enemy is hiding behind the buildings and are not on the side of the buildings spotting you when you go there. And I know the KV-4 could spot me, but I'm actually going in a way that I keep those bushes between me and the KV-4, so he won't spot me, but I will spot him when I get close enough. Like this. Now he will be spotted all the time, and there's also an IS-3 being spotted right now. Over there. He thought he would be safe that far back, sniping from safety, but well, he was wrong. And he's going to die because of that. He gets tracked the second time and he doesn't have a repair kit anymore, so he's as good as dead now. There's yet another super person spotted now. And yet again, sitting behind a bush, spotting enemies and letting your allies shoot them. You can see that I'm aiming at the IS-3 all the time, but try to resist the urge to shoot something. It's sometimes you just can't help it and you just shoot enemies because, well, that's what you want to do. I could move forward right now, but there's two super persons and I have 65 health. I no, don't want to risk that. So I just wait until the other super person, who was moving, is spotted, and again I want to shoot him, but no, don't want to. And you can see that he's panicking right now. He was going forward, but then he started going backwards. He just doesn't know where he should go, and now he's dead. And at this point I think the super person behind that house is so terrified of all those tanks dying without them seeing any tanks that he's just, oh no, I won't go out there, I want to live. And I will speed things up a little bit again. In the north things are starting to happen. There's two guys pushing down. They get killed after a while, but I think at this point, okay, it's time to start moving things in the south, because almost all of our team is in near our base. Only Object is up the north, and when he dies, we will be in trouble if we don't advance in the south. So I take the first step and advance and hope that somebody will lift me, and already there's a Jack Panther 2 coming behind me. And here's where map knowledge comes to play a little bit. I went down this road. It's a nice road to rush on the south. It's a little bit lower than the rest of the field, so you have a little bit of cover, and you are really near the edge of the field, so you won't get spotted so easily. And if you are coming this way, there's this small coastline, deep, whatever you call it, here that you can go down, and you won't get spotted by anybody up there. And so I go up here to see if I can spot the super person. I don't see him. No, now he's spotted, but he didn't spot me. I'm a little bit surprised by that actually, but well, I won't complain. And he's disappeared again. I go behind these bushes carefully, not to break the wooden wall, so he doesn't notice I'm here. I spot him, and then wait. But nobody shoots him, so game mechanics knowledge a little bit. When you go 15 meters behind the bush, you can shoot without it losing its common value. So he's still spotted. I'm 50 meters behind the bush, as you can see, because the bush is solid. You can't see through it. That means you're 50 meters behind it. And if I shoot now, the super person won't spot me, because the bushes are on the way. So I shoot him. He has no idea where he was shot now. You can see that he wasn't even moving. But now that I spot him, he starts to think, okay, where was I shot? He moves away, I shoot him again, and he still has no idea I'm here. But he does know that somebody shot him from the back. Somebody who he can see, so he goes behind the cover and... Oh, and now I will have some help. Jackpanther 2 is coming, so... Jackpanther 2, fortunately, knows where to shoot the super Pershing. Shoots him on the cupolas. And super Pershing is starting to panic now. He still doesn't know that I am here, he only knows there's a Jackpanther. I'm staying in the cover because I don't want to risk it. He comes a little bit out of the cover, and I shoot the cupolas on top of the turret, and Jackpanther finishes him off. And all that time, when I was behind the bushes, came here. Practically, last time I was spotted was when I got shot from the hill. After that, I haven't been spotted once. And I've been spotting at least 4 or 5 enemies. And shot one of them without him knowing where I am. Now there's 2 tanks left. Well, soon there will be only 1 tank left and 2 RTs. Now I just want to stay in the gap and play it conservatively, but suitably Panther is spotted and I get lucky and ammo rack him. I could have maybe penetrated the T-75 on the side, but well, I'm just trying to get lucky right now. That was actually a cold ammo, and I hit his track unfortunately. Somebody else kills him. I switch back to normal ammo because I don't want to waste premium ammo on artillery if I even get to shoot him. And I get a little bit forward, right near the edge of the gap, so if the artillery is found, I have a chance to shoot him actually. I just speed up things a bit because the artillery is spotted and I get to shoot him, but somebody else hits him just before me. Yeah, like that. So that was it for the replay. I will do a quick recap now. 3 important things about this replay. First of all, do the quick spot in a light tank, always use the but be careful so you won't die while doing that. Second, skipping quite a bit ahead actually, when I went to spot in the middle of the killing fields of Malinovka, always keep the bushes and the trees between you and the enemy so you won't get spotted on your way there. Once you get there, be sure to stop in time, because if you go through the bushes, like I did once, you will die. When the enemies are either all dead or retreated behind the houses so you won't be able to spot them and you know it's safe, go where I did, near the water, and then go in the small dip, peek out a little bit. If you don't spot anything, go a little bit further behind the bushes and try to spot something from there. And because I spotted the super Pershing, but nobody was shooting him, I backed up 15 or more meters, and the bushes turn solid, which means that they will retain all of their camo value even if I shoot. If I'm closer than 15 meters and I shoot, they will lose all of their camo value. So that's why you go spot them, back up 15 meters or more. Please do a little bit more just to be on the safe side. Shoot, go spot them again, back up, shoot, and repeat until the enemies run away or dead. And well, that's it for the recap. Now for the battle results. So that was a victory with 48k credits, 1633 experience with an patrol duty, scout, and an invader. Team score, top XP, but no top kills or top damage this time. It's a light tank after all. detailed report, 9 shots, 6 shots, 5 hit, no, 9 shots, 6 hits, 5 penetrations, I mean. Didn't do much of shooting there, but 1000 damage is not bad. Hits received 3. Little bit lucky because the fourth one would have been, well, I would have been killed then. Enemies detected 10, couple of in the beginning and the rest while they were going up the hill. Enemies damaged 2, Super Pershing and CW Panther, I think. Enemies destroyed only 1. Damageable detecting 5156, and that was all done by sitting behind the bush again. And 36k, what I'm talking about, 86 capture points from the last minute of the game while I was sitting in the cab, and 32k profit actually, which is not bad at all for a normal tank. And well, overall that battle went a lot better than I thought towards the end, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you did also, and I will see you next time.